Hey all, just some quick updates on some projects I'm working on for this channel. First, the C64 video is delayed until further notice. Turns out the video stopped working and all I'm getting is a black screen, and that's on RF. If I hook it up to AV, I get nothing at all. Tried all the usual things, checked power, capacitors, traces, etc. Reseated all the chips that I could reseat, tried starting it up without certain chips installed, nothing. The next step is to swap out the PLA chip, but since I don't have any spares, I had to order one. Decided to go with the Plankton. However, based on eBay shipping estimates, I might not get it until the end of December. Really hoping it's just that, because if not, I have to start swapping out additional chips as well. Who knows, when all is said and done, I might have a whole new C64. Second update, as far as the Amiga goes, I'm waiting on some parts to come in to address the mouse issue. I didn't want to go and spend 30, 40, 50 bucks on a used Amiga mouse that may or may not work anymore, so instead I opted to go for an Amiga to PS2 adapter. Now what's nice about this is I can use any PC PS2 mouse, including optical ones, which means no more cleaning. Again, though, with eBay shipping estimates, it may not arrive until the end of December, so that's on hold as well too. It is shipping from Canada, so I expect it a lot sooner, but when you have to deal with customs and international shipping, even though it's just north of the border, you still gotta deal with it, so fingers crossed. I also decided to pick up a Gotek, which I will flash on the Flash Floppy firmware so I can load Amiga disk images onto it, because otherwise all you're going to see is Workbench. No games, no other software, so I'll make sure that once I get those two items that I'll release a follow-up video just to go over some basics, and then I'll work on a more formal episode, maybe a part 2 to the original Amiga video, so that I can show everything off in more depth. Third, a new episode will be up next week, and it's going to be about a gaming console. Maybe a long video, so I'm going to try to make sure I have the original version of the video as well as a shortened version, so you don't have to sit through, I don't even know how long it's going to be yet, but it's probably going to be at least a half hour, so I'll try to have a shortened version that's like under 20 minutes, maybe even under 15. Fourth update I have is that I'm also working on some other channel-related projects, though they're not going to be my more traditional review or teardown stuff, but I am going to go over things like emulation, collecting, where to source stuff from, how to do some basic repairs, etc. Fifth update I have is that if you saw my November pickups video, you know I picked up two classic Macs that I'll be refurbishing. One definitely needs some new capacitors, especially the refill capacitors that are part of the power supply as they're on the verge of popping. The other looks okay, but I may recap it as well just to be safe. I'll have the restoration refurbished videos up in the near future, though they will follow an initial intro video that will go over their history. The sixth update I have is that I'm also working on a video covering the TI-99/4A. There's really nothing to refurbish as it came in almost pristine condition. There was one small issue that I was able to figure out, and I'll mention that in the video in case any of you are dealing with the same thing. And the final update I have is that I'm planning on also doing a video going over emulation consoles, like the little minis that came out, the NES Classic, SNES Classic, etc., as well as clone consoles such as the Retro and HD. I may pick up a couple more of those just to give more of a better comparison, especially comparing them to their originals. I'm not sure exactly how I want to go about that. Still kind of working out the details in my head, and they probably won't be out anytime soon. But they are things to look out for if that's your, cup of tea. I probably won't be getting anything like a Super NT or a Mega SG. They're just out of my price range right now, although I do plan on buying at least one of them at some point, because it'd be really cool to have something like that. The original consoles are not going to last forever, and you can only fix so much in them. So having a modern replacement that looks great on your TV to begin with and has some additional functionality, it would be great to have in my collection. But again, that's going to happen in the future. So that's all I have for now. Sorry it wasn't more interesting, but I really wanted to get an update out there so you know where the channel currently stands. As always, thanks all, and I'll catch you later.